Hey guys, Bernie from the Traveling Dog, and what we have here is some drone footage of a hike that I did recently. Got a bunch of people together with their dogs, and I know all of these dogs and their behaviors and how they are, but I wanted to get them together and shoot some of this drone footage that you're going to see soon, just to show how dogs work in a pack or a group setting, and it's really cool. So we kind of set this up. Right here we were just coming off of a trail into a field, and you can see the dogs just kind of um, running around a little bit, exploring the field. And it's really cool to see how dogs change their behavior if you're just walking down a path opposed to walking in an open field. But that's not what we're going to be talking about here. Now, I just wanted you to watch the dogs. Right now, they're just running around, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us humans, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be 6 dogs or 7 dogs. So just watch as I'm starting to gather the people in close, which should happen soon. And just watch to see what the dogs do. It might be hard to see what's a human and what's a dog, but you'll soon see what we have going on here. And I will get to the point later on in this video of how this can be used if you're a dog walker or you organize group hikes. This is some really cool information that you need to know, and how you can control dogs without really saying anything. So right now I'm gathering everybody together, all the humans, and it's really cool to see how all of the dogs tuck in and come really close. And all the dogs are just kind of chilling out right here. And we're really close. This is, you can't really see, it's not the best footage here, but the dogs are, the ones straying away a little bit. A couple of them are starting to play a little bit, but not going too far. Now, one person I've told to leave our pack or our group, and you can see how far away this person goes. And what happens, so now we've opened up the group, and the dogs are starting to spread out a little bit. And what you often see is when the distance that that person went away from everybody else, so let's say that's 50 feet, the dogs are going to be comfortable going 50 feet further away from that person. So to the bottom of the screen where the group is, dogs would be comfortable going 50 feet the other way as well. So the furthest away a human is from everyone else, that's how far dogs will be comfortable going even further away from that person. So now soon I tell somebody to go out the other way. So there they go. And again, you can see the dogs, a couple dogs spread out that way. And again, there's the dogs in the middle are kind of staying, and there's this one that's going to go, I'm going to check out to see what's going on over here. And now another person is walking away, and you can see one dog is following, and now another dog's running over there to see what's going on, running over to the first person, and then comes back to the middle, and then goes back to the second. And now I've told everybody to come back in close. So all of this is nonverbal. We're not saying anything to the dogs, we're not calling them, not telling them to stay, and it's just cool to see how the dogs behave in a setting like this without saying anything, and we can kind of manipulate where we want the dogs to go and what we want them to do with just how we position ourselves as a group. So now, soon, I'm going to tell everybody to just spread out and walk back like 50 feet and watch to see what the dogs do when we do this. Again, non-verbal, not saying anything to the dogs. We're talking, but we're not telling the dogs what to do or where to go. So as we go out, you see the dogs spread out. And you'll notice some of the dogs will go out further than where the humans are. At the top, there's like a little white dog goes out past and keeps going and spread. So the dogs are spreading out really far, and you can pause this if you want, and it's hard to see what's human and what's dogs, but the ones that are going fast are obviously dogs. You can see how scattered they are right now, and this is because us as humans have scattered. And now everybody's going to walk in, and you'll be able to see what happens with all the dogs again. Now, how can this benefit from on a walk? Well, the further you spread yourself out in a group, the further the dogs will be comfortable going. So if you're walking in a straight line and the person at the front is 50 feet away from the person at the back, the dogs are going to be comfortable going 50 feet ahead or 50 feet behind or 50 feet to the left or right, and they'll spread out a lot more. Now there are other variables. Some dogs will take other dogs further away because they're more comfortable being further away from the group, and that will spread out the pack as well. But just knowing this cool information will benefit you in your hikes and your group walks or whatever you're doing, and just controlling your dog with your movement and less chatter and constantly calling your dog. Hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear your comments, and have an awesome day. Cheers.